Oh, what's going on, guys? So pretty much I'm just picking up from the last video where I said I was going to be doing the steering rack on the 350Z. I was already working on it, but then I decided to pull out my camera. So what I'm doing is the steering rack in this one went bad. Whenever you would cut the wheel, or try to cut the wheel, like you would have, alright, I'm going to demonstrate with this. You would have both wheels completely straight. You'd be able to do all of this with one wheel. That's not good. I'm not trying to have a steering rack destroy itself on me while going down the road. But the whole reason for it is this tie rod right here. Not the tie rod, this tie rod spacer that's right here. Now it moves your tie rod forward to where it's parallel with this, but at the same time that spacer right there puts a lot of stress and a lot of torque on the steering rack that it is not meant for. So eventually I'm probably gonna like find a way to move the whole rack forward. I mean, I know there's ways, I just don't really feel like doing it, honestly. I've already taken the tie rods off, as you can see, and what I gotta do now is just remove these lines, undo that clamp right there, and once I do that, they got these bolts. They got one right here and then one right above it, and then the same thing on this side right here, just two, one above the other. And once the lines are out, this rack should just pull out. I might be wrong, it might take a lot more than that, but I will check back in once I have it all apart. Alright, so I'm looking at this thing and the steering racks are different from one another. This plug at the bottom, I don't know if you can see it, but they got a plug at the bottom right there. It's on the same side as these lines right here. This one, the plug is right there and those lines are on the other side. That sucks. I thought I'd have this thing rebuilt today and driving again, but I guess not. So till then, I guess I'm gonna just cut this video. So see you as soon as I get the new one. Alright, what's going on, guys? So it is now a couple days later. The steering rack for the 350Z is the one that I got. I tried to make it work. I put it all in and whatnot, not all the way, but for the most part. And there's a couple things different that I'm gonna have to send it back. So I already got another one on order. And the difference is, the steering rack came off of a 2004, but it said that it would fit a 2007. The biggest difference is that this is not as tall on the other one as it is on this one. So it doesn't reach the actual steering column. And then it does not have this sensor, is another thing. And these lines right here are on this side, like where the sensor is. So with all of that, the one that I bought will not fit. And now I got another one on the way. But what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna try and buff these scratches out of the Civic. Now they came on it whenever I bought the car totaled. It was hitting the front and then went down the side. But I'm gonna try and buff these out with this buffer that I bought. I've never done it. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing with it. But hopefully I don't scratch the paint even worse than what it is. But fuck it. Don't really care, this car was totaled anyway. Gonna get to that and we're gonna see how it's gonna go. I'm not gonna read the instructions just because I just don't feel like doing it. But pretty much I'm gonna just wipe this down right now. That way they don't have any excessive dirt on it. And then try and buff it. That spins very fast. Time to try it out. This thing is spinning very fast. Damn, you got that shit everywhere. Well, it is definitely coming off, but I am covered in this shit. And it's all over my camera. Like, I'm literally covered in this shit from when I had this bitch turned up all the way. Okay, we're gonna keep going until we can try and get it all off. So it is nighttime and you can't really see where exactly all the scratches are with just this light right here. But I got most of the scratches out, most of the white paint like that. It's dark as hell right now, but it's not nearly as bad as what I thought it was gonna be. I thought I was gonna do way worse. I thought I was gonna scratch the hell out of the paint and whatnot. As far as I can see, I didn't. We're gonna see in the daytime. Eventually, I'm gonna do the whole 350Z. That way, it looks nice again. It's not all covered in tire stuff. So that's where I'm gonna cut this video. So make sure to like it, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.